whiskey one. Sheds hit the fan and we're overrun. Send them boys in the trucks with the 50 cals. Tell every swinging dick bring extra rounds. Hang in now, boys, we're on our way. Don't send them out of heaven before we get a taste. Whoa, cry havoc, let's slip the doors away. What you gonna do?
And happy Sunday to you folks. Welcome back to the Double S Podcast. We're live tonight. Let me get this thing. There we go. My head's not so big now. We are live tonight here, folks. Fresh back from New Mexico, seeing our brothers and sisters down south there hanging out, having an awesome time. I'm telling you right now, Navajo Lake, it delivered, man. The fishing results on Saturday may not have been there for me, but dude, it's been a bucket list place that I've wanted to go and check out. And this place is monstrously big. And I only got a chance to see just a little bit of it down on the southern end. I'm going to get a chance to go back there and spend a couple days looking around the Colorado side of it. Don't be surprised if next year you see us bringing a tier 2 event down there, for sure, man. I have a feeling it's going to be worth it. One end of that lake, the water, 20-foot viz dang near, dude, sitting in a kayak, looking down almost 20 feet, looking at boulders down there. It was insane. It was insane. I didn't even need live scope because you just had your eyeballs. That's all you needed to look down there and peek around. And just spend some time fishing this stuff, and just wildlife like crazy. Saw a pair of bald eagles hanging out, chattering at me. I thought they were telling me, yeah, dude, the fish are right there, but apparently not. That wasn't what it was. Every critter known to man. I'll tell you what, those elk have the best camo there is, because as you're cruising around, say 3:30 in the morning, you don't see those elk sitting right next to the road, standing there by a rock until you are on them, dude. You got to watch yourself down there. There is so much wildlife. Everything is just alive. And the climate down there, bacon oven hot during the day, and then it chills out, man. It cools down for the evening time and just makes it super. It's like a recharge that takes place. The desert comes alive out there, all the critters moving around. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It truly is. If you haven't experienced it, do yourself a favor, get down there, go check it out. But no better way than to jump in a kayak tournament with the New Mexico Bass Nation Kayak. That's all I'm saying. Be watching your schedule, man. Got a couple more events going on this year, and it's a great way to go check it out. Plus, I might be a little biased here, but these are some of the coolest people that I've had the honor and opportunity to get to know, man. It's a family down in New Mexico down there, and it's always fun to go check them out. Let's see here, man. There's so much going on, but we're not gonna dig in too deep to too much else out there. Brother Jason tuning in, driving down the road more than likely. What's up, dog? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Got to get you down to New Mexico with me, man. You're gonna dig these guys down here. And yeah, it's your kind of fishing for sure. That little tube jig you throw around, it would probably do pretty damn well, I have a feeling, in some of that water. So next up, they've got a couple events going on. We'll talk to Anthony about that here when we bring him in. We've also got special guest Terry Dorr. He was on the show about 2 years ago. We've had Terry on, but now we got him back again. He was down there. He locked up big bass honors for that event down there at almost 17 and 3/4 inch smallie, just a hog down there. It was a good deal. So we got brother Terry in here to chat with us, and none other than our illustrious co-host. Let me see. Yeah, he's there. So let's get him in here. What's up, Brother Brick? Where you been?
Oh, just living in the wildlife, sir. Just living in the wildlife.
So now you got us on cook camera here for your co-hosting maneuver, huh?
Oh, I got, some mushrooms and.
What sort of Arkansas roadkill are you grilling up, dog? What is that?
homemade mashed. Put that on a cracker, dude, and you got some burnt ass steak that one side. When
Tell me the wife is away without telling me the wife is away.
that's good.
It looks good. You just making sure that protein is all cooked up, dog. I love it. I love it. Our brother from out in Ohio, Veteran Cranks, Mr. Charles. How are you, buddy? Appreciate you tuning in, man. We are very, very glad. I got to get with you, dog. We'd like to get a couple of your baits here that we can give away for the PBKS event coming up at Norton, man. Those were a big hit last time. Would love to hand a couple more of those out. Folks, if you're out there, go check out Veteran Cranks. Place an order out there. Anything you can do to help support that business there would be fantastic stuff. All right. Brick, we got New Mexico Bass up first. Then we got the CKB guys going to be joining us on the second half of the show. Let's go ahead and get these New Mexico guys in here with us. And let's go over Navajo. I wish you were with us down there, dog. I got to get you down there. I think you'll dig it. It's not our kind of, slacklining kind of fishing. It's not that, but it could be. I hear up north as a fish is a little different, so it could be. You never know. Let's go ahead and bring these guys in here. First up, we got, look at this. Anthony has brought in the man that almost picked off the victory this weekend, got second place. Mr. Matthew, I believe, Chavez. Is that right? Let's find out. Let's see if I got his last name right here. Boom. What's up, fellas?
Just ate some good food and happy to be here.
If you guys need some food cooked up, Brick's got you.
I think we
on right now, guys. Let me tell you what. If you live in Louisiana, let me tell you, I know how to cook catfish coupillon. And, it's a little.
He can cook it. He can't spell it, but he can cook it.
I can cook it, but I can't spell it. But a catfish coupillon, let me tell you what. What's up?
All right, let's go ahead and get Terry in here as well, brother. Terry, how the heck are you, man?
Doing good, Gene. Hey, Matt, Anthony, Justin, how you guys doing?
What's up, Terry?
Hey.
Yeah. So,
Great.
dude, Navajo Lake, that was super cool. Y'all have been there probably a few times. Terry, you did. This is your first time down there, too,
That was
right?
my first time, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of like Horsetooth in some ways, but
This weekend did.
different. Yes, yeah.
Meaning just a bunch of little guys for the majority of us.
The majority of it, yep.
Yeah.
except for Terry.
Except for the one, yeah. I wasn't quite sure. I thought Sean had a 17 and 3/4, so I'm like, hey, you know what? Whatever comes. So it was great to pull that one out.
17 and a half. Let's go ahead and just throw the results up here
Yeah.
real quick from this. We'll get to that. Then we'll talk all about the joint. So Sean Vanoy out of Oklahoma drives in literally as I'm walking down to the ramp. Keep in mind, I get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I got an hour drive from where I'm staying to get over to Sims. So I get over there, get everything set up, and I'm walking down. This dude pulls into the ramp, just got off the road. He's like, oh, I'm tired. I just got here from Oklahoma. And then goes out and spanks our ass and wins the event. That's not even fair, man. And yeah, but you see, we had what, 1, 2. Well, there were 4 limits. Okay.
4 limit. Yep.
And nothing huge. I mean, 78 and 74. Those are good bags. But yeah, the rest of us, I was way down here in my 2. I got my Bubba Gump shrimp, who's missing like half his upper lip. So it's like, I wonder if I'm going to get a mouth crack penalty on this because homie ain't even got no upper lip on him. It looked like Justin slacklined him or something.
I was upper lip off. Hey.
Yeah, that was in Terry. Yeah, there's your 17 3/4. Sean put up a 17 and a half is what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was still all in all, it was an awesome day. It wasn't as if there were a lack of fish, right? There was just a bunch of smaller size for some reason. But Anthony, of course, in most, fashion, we're talking around the awards table afterwards and homeboy over here, Victor's like, about 2.5 weeks, dude, you're going to show up here and you just won't be able to keep them off of your pole, over and over. And I'm like, are you kidding me? what, 2.5 weeks now is what it's going to be before us to be able to come back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's Anthony.
We're back.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you are.
All right.
We pull the line between the cans tighter for your internet.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah. What do we got here? Matt on crack and cook. All right. Who's this?
Oh,
Tommy
it's Tom.
Salisbury. Matt on crack can cook. All right. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Matt has taken care of us several times when we were down there. Dog, you worked your tail off, so that was awesome to see you punching up. Matt, had you been to Navajo before?
That was my first time out there.
Yeah.
Actually. So it's pretty good outing.
And you were one of only a few folks on the other side of the lake, right?
Yes.
And consequently, Mr. Vanoy went over to the other side of the lake
Yeah,
first thing
he
this
did.
morning
I
and
think I
sat
was
out there.
trying to help somebody to get to that side as well, and I offered.
Yeah. But the way, unfortunately, lazy ass Gene was like, awards are going to be at Sims though, and I'm going to.
That was a plan. You go to Sims, you load up your kayak in my empty truck. We do awards, and then I drive you back.
I don't deserve you, Anthony. I don't deserve you. I figured if I'm going to go out there and stink it up, I'm going to stink it up and do it myself and just beat my own ass up.
Just saying.
No, man. So Navajo, this is a cool place. How long? I haven't done the research on this. How long is that? Like from the Colorado down? Is that like some 60 miles, 70 miles, something like that?
I have no idea, but it has to be.
Yeah,
It has to be.
it's like a solid hour and a half to get to the northern side
Yep. Yeah. Easy.
on halfway decent roads, all in all.
Yeah. Sean said he went up on his boat and he was driving for 30 minutes, almost all out, and he still wasn't even at the Colorado side. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was asking the rangers when I got there. I'm like, hey, so besides Navajo, Maine, and Sims, is there any other place a guy could put in with a kayak? And he's like, well, if you look on the map here, you can go over here. It's called on the map Colorado Cove, but we call it Cocaine Cove. You could go over there. And I look at him. I'm like, did you just say what I think you said? And he goes, well, they don't put that on the map. I'm like, well, no, yeah, I don't think I want to go over there in the middle of the night.
That does not sound like a place you want to go.
No.
I got 3 clips and a real short barrel, so I just don't think that's a good move for me. But yeah, he said that there might be a chance, and I'm like, well, how do I get there? He goes, well, you got to go back up into Colorado, and I'm like,
Oh boy.
Jesus, dude, no.
I did that with Johnny Boy and Mav a couple years ago, and it's a 2-hour drive.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
But then he talked about that little dirt road in between the Maine and Sims, and he's like, well, how 4-wheel of a drive do you have? I'm like, the fact that you would ask me that tells me I'm not going down that road.
I think it was Cody that he messaged me. He's like, am I supposed to be down a dirt road? I'm like, that's one way. And of course, he was asking, is there a different way? And I'm like, yeah, there's a different way. I realized he followed me back.
You know, something I didn't know, but I've learned now after being to 4 events there down in New Mexico, that's oil country, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And the oil field, money that is down there. I lost track of the number of Halliburton trucks I saw.
Yep.
And I mean, that I'm from that era of Halliburton being controlled by Dr. Evil himself. You know what I mean? It's like that was, I look at that and I'm thinking, yeah. And it's just like Matt's wife, Sydney, said, keep your head on a swivel around them because they got places to go and they don't really care who's in their way, dude. They're going. And it's there is a lot of oil money down that way and a lot of oil rig. But New Mexico, I noticed something. I like the way y'all do this. they paint theirs to camouflage up all the tanks and everything.
Yeah, in that northern area, they paint them all green.
Yeah. And it makes them kind of just blend in. Here they paint them like a clay tan color that just stands out like a sore thumb up here on all of our frack mining that we're doing out here in Weld County. But y'all is that J.R. Ewing Dallas type drilling. There ain't no fracking going on there, I don't think, is there? It looks like it's just straight down going for dinosaurs. I mean, it's the real deal down there for sure. But yeah, man. So Navajo, the critters galore. Got the big marina down there. 300 foot of water. That's a little spooky. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's deep.
Now, when was the last time that New Mexico went over there?
I think it was in 2024. Yeah.
Was it a similar number of entries? A few more?
Similar. That's about our typical people amount of people that will show up. And it's a long drive for a lot of people. So I think the guys from Artesia, Carlsbad area, it's a 7-hour drive. So it could be a trek.
Yep.
Hey, I did 7 hours.
I was going to say, you're talking to two Colorado guys.
Kidding me?
7 hours.
Well, you made it all the way down from Colorado to Carlsbad.
Yeah.
I did not. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I did do, what was the other one? Butte, and that was an 8.5 for me.
Yeah.
So but
yeah.
I wanted to knock those out. Yeah,
I got to say, I did enjoy Navajo maybe a little better than Butte. As far as the lake, the way it sets up.
Is way nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Matt, now this is kind of new for you, right? Getting into the tournament fishing, or have you been doing this a few years?
This is my first year doing the tournaments with Mongo Anthony, and this is my second tournament overall. So
this is another nephew?
This is John's brother.
Time out. Did you show him the New Mexico rig?
No, we didn't. You know what? I was fishing the tournament. I think the New Mexico rig played on this.
It would have. I think it would have done really well this.
Yeah.
It would have played really, really well at that lake.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony, do you have any more nephews that can come in here and take our damn money? What? We stop bringing them in, dog.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? All your nephews coming in here taking these old guys' money. What's up with that?
They know how to fish. Tell them, Anthony.
Yeah. You got a good coach.
I think Anthony's connection getting okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. Jay and Joe are like, still to this day, like whatever Anthony throws, that's what we got to go get. We got to load that up. That's what we need to get in the boat.
Like, hey, do you have whatever Anthony?
No, we don't.
I know what Anthony's throwing. I don't know what.
I throw the same thing. So yeah. But the Untamed Sportsman Tramp, and then this event, the money stick.
That did it for me.
All weekend. I think we went through 4 packs, so we need to hit you up, Chris, to get some more money sticks.
Nice. Now the money sticks are the 5-inch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way they float down is totally different than any other stick bait.
And the action, it just really goes back and forth. It's crazy.
Wow. So Terry, talk to us, man. You 3 fish for the day wasn't the full limit we were looking for, but you, like the rest of us, were hitting in a bunch of small ones also, though. I mean, it wasn't from a lack of fish; it was just a lack of size.
Yeah.
What was kind of your game plan after you saw some stuff on practice day? What were you thinking when you went into that?
Well, I knew I had to slow things down. I was doing some faster stuff. I did try top water. I was talking to a lot of people the day of, afterwards with top water because it worked for me the day before, but nothing at all. And everyone else is saying the same thing. So I just okay. I tried to crankbait. I didn't think that was one of the things I noticed that was a big difference here. And I mentioned to some others too, is like it drops off real fast. It's not like horseshoes others, but you get a slow. It just, you hit that wall and it goes down maybe 60 feet. You may have a little ledge. So I was trying to find more that had a little bit more ledges to it, and then hitting that, and then just letting the same thing. The what's the worm? What's the one by Chris again?
Money stick.
The money stick, and I put just a one little just nail on one side just to give it a little bit of pop it up, and then it would keep going like sideways.
Little Nico.
Yeah, basically Nico style. And then I'm like, and the funny thing I mentioned too at the meeting is every time I've talked to my wife, I thanked her again. Like 30 seconds afterwards, I cut the biggie. So I'm like, and everyone's like, you should have had her call you every 30 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I probably should have, but
that's what nice people would say, Terry. What I'm going to say is, can I get your wife's number, Terry?
Number. There you go. Yeah, right. You may have to pay her, but sure.
Whoa. Hello, Terry's wife. This is one of the guys fishing around Terry. And
but I will say another thing I wanted to add too, because we had some winds, and I know everyone's got kayaks. That new canoe was so stable for me. It was incredible. I felt completely safe, even though I felt like I was in a washing machine towards the end. But it got me back safely, and I was so thankful to have that, plus the motor this year, that a lot of that stuff is just really added up. And like I say, that was just another plus for me.
It changes it. I don't know, Matt, if Matt, did you stay on the other side all day?
Yes, sir. I was on that other side all day. Just went out there, and like Terry said, I wanted to throw the fluke, white, what is it?
The pinky toe on Tame Sportsman.
But yeah, like you said, they were just slow, and I had one instance where there was one right next to me and just dropped that money stick right on top of him and got it. I think that was a 14.5 inch.
Wow.
That water was super
clear too.
Yeah.
So money stick.
I'm surprised you didn't spook it. Because I saw some and I was just spooking. Every time I came on top of them, I just spooked them.
Yeah, I think long casts were going to be key, and
that's what it was.
So therein lies my problem right there, is the fact that I don't know how to do this, and I got to go out with somebody who does, so that I can have somebody yell at me and go, "Hey, dummy, slow down." Yeah. I am stuck in a mode, I think, that I don't know how to slow down properly. If I slow down, it's like one cast, maybe two casts. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I'm like, and pardon me if I offend anybody, but I'm the special kid in the bouncy ball factory, dude. I've got to be moving, man. I want to get some stuff and get my butt out there on the water, right? And so that's where on these lakes, the high pressure stuff, that's where I get beat really bad, is that I struggle to slow down. Now, Matt, I was going to ask you something Terry just said that couldn't be any more correct if he tried on this, is the washing machine situation. So here we got huge water. We've got some winds picking up, and then we've got wreck boats upon wreck boats. And when those waves are coming, they're bouncing off of the rock bluff walls that are everywhere. And keep in mind, like Terry said, it goes from like 2-3 foot to like Davy Jones' locker. I mean, just deep, dog. I mean, super fast. So there's a lot of water that's sloshing. And I got to tell you that this orange one of mine, because of how I've got weight on it, is not as good as my blue one. It does take some water over the bow a little bit. But yeah, had I not been in that unlimited, dude, I would have been like pucker factor in a big way. Was it that bad also over on that what would that be? That would be the western side that you were on. Was it also pretty sloshy like that too?
Not really. It stayed pretty clear. There was some waves coming in, but for the most part, it really was calm. There was a couple times where my kayak was getting pushed over, and I wasn't able to really get a good cast because I was coming right up on where I cast out.
Right.
Pretty calm though. I didn't really feel like
that's cool.
Flip or I don't think I got
the right side.
Yeah, we had some 3-footers, easy 3-footers that we were getting pushed around in. Yeah, it would all depend on like just when the boats would come through and catch the waves at you. Mm-hmm. You couldn't get too close to shore, else you'd end up just on a rock, because it was just going to take you right up onto it. So you had to stay back off, quite a good distance for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, and that's a technique that I don't know. I'll go around the table on this. I don't. Brick, you're a shallow water guy like me. Do you fish? Do you find yourself fishing out to in, or do you like to get up tight to the bank and fish out?
I'd rather start in than out. And I say that because when the wind comes in, eventually during the day, it can blow that whole bank out. And that's the mentality that I take. Now, if it was already windy, then I would start out than in, because they're not going to be on the bank if it's blown out. So for all the fishermen out there, my strategy is, if it's a good wind, you're pushing bait, but you're not disturbing the bottom, it's a really good place to start. Now, if the wind picks up and it blows it out, you got to back off. Now, it's vice versa. If it's huge wind, you start deep and you go in shallow. That's my philosophy.
Awesome. Anthony, Matt, what do you have a preference on that? Or would you rather stay tight and fish out, or do you like to stay out and fish in?
Whatever I want to do, what I feel like that day. To be honest, I don't get too into it. Like I admire you guys that break it down so scientifically. I get out there and I fish. I cast my rod out. I'm like, that looks like a good spot, and I fish. To be honest.
Terry, are you hearing that he's like, shut up, I'm not telling you the juice,
Yeah,
Campbell?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying.
To beat you fishing in that muddy water, no matter what.
Yeah.
So,
No.
Terry, how do you
Yeah.
approach it, Terry? Do you have – oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony.
I don't know if you noticed, I was casting out and then I was bringing it in, and it felt like they're right there on that edge in that 12-foot-ish water. And I think that's the same spot. I forgot. Who caught that walleye?
Jay.
Jay went to that same spot and he did the same thing. He was casting out and then bringing it in. And that seemed to be that pattern that day. So I will go out there and try to figure it out by happenstance. To be honest, I get lucky. I ain't going to lie. Because I'll beat the bank up. And then if I catch them, great, that's what I'll do. And if not, that event, it so happened. And then the next weekend for the New Mexico Bass Nation, try to stay on that same kind of pattern of, hey, they should be in this area. And it kind of played out that way again.
Yeah. So, Terry, do you have a preference on that, or does it change?
No, it's actually changed since coming from the Midwest. I think I've changed it up from fishing Colorado and New Mexico. So kind of like Justin said there, like early in the morning, it was quiet. So what I did more or less was stay close to the shore, but parallel to shore, a little bit off, and casting that way. And then when I started coming back, I then moved out a little bit, because it was getting warmer. I thought they were going to move out. And that's kind of how I was able to hit the big one. And the two other ones were earlier on, which was parallel to shore. So I kind of will do that. Of course, crankbait, most of the time, if I throw it, I'll be off and I'll throw it in towards shore and crank it back. But it depends, like if it's blowing, like Justin said, or if it's not, I will change it up a little bit.
Nice. Nice.
Now, Terry, if you go fish those southern states down in the deep south, it's
Yeah.
reversed.
That's what I. Yep.
There's a lot backwards,
that.
like how you cook
Oh, yeah.
meat and stuff down south. How long you should cook meat is a little bit different down south.
It's like telling you, like, do it this way up here, but you have to flip it, and it works just as well.
I think the Midwest, for me, when I was there, it was more off the bank, and you threw in and then come back, because you had the lily pads, you had grass, you had all that stuff. So you would always stay off and throw it inward and then bring it back.
Yep.
So yeah,
To be honest, concussions, because in the South they like to give fish concussions, so they kind of are off about 2 hours, and so they go up a little bit later than when we start fishing.
Got 8 foot of line out there, and they're setting a damn thing and jerking lips off a fish.
Fly fishing
sure.
rod. but it has a thump at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good stuff, man. Looks like we got Mr. Flanagan in the wings here. This is awesome. Going to be talking about that one. So, talk to me. We've got a couple events coming up here for New Mexico Bass, July and August. These are some special type events. Talk to us real quick about what those are.
Our next one is July. Do you have the date by chance? I forget.
Yeah, I can pull it up one second.
Yeah,
here.
so that one's going to be our
July
19th.
11th. I could be wrong, but
We're also going to be putting on a youth state championship that Saturday. So
during the day.
during the day, we're going to put on a youth state championship. We should have hopefully 5, maybe 6 youth anglers, and it'll be their day.
Perfect.
Everybody else is welcome to go fish during the day, but then August will be our team tournament at U. And I didn't make it last year, but everybody seemed to really enjoy it, so we put it back on the schedule.
July 18th is Conscious Lake Night Tournament, and so is that going to be the 18th day is the youth championship?
Saturday, whatever that Saturday is, the 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you crazy bastards are going to go out from 6 to 12 a.m.
6 to 12 a.m. is the night tournament. So
crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
I've always wanted to do them. I've been seeing them online, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. It gets hot there, so
yeah, it does.
Wear your mosquito net.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit of a breeze to blow those mosquitoes away. So yeah, we'll see.
And then August 15th, you're going to Ute Lake for the team tournament.
Yes.
This year, because it says or makeup tournament. There was no cancellations this year, so
we had a great season. We had a little bit of weather, but nothing that we had to cancel. We cut the butte short a couple hours, and then I think we ended Carlsbad a little early. We had a little bit of concern with weather, but we ran with it, and it worked out really well. Our first tournament was crazy. We were just talking about it. I think it was 90 degrees for our first tournament.
In March. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, the Conscious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was crazy.
Out this year, we didn't have to use up that makeup day. And then in September, I believe it's 27th, is the club championship.
26th, 27th, Ute and Conscious. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
That'll be my next trip down there with you guys will be in September.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the rest of June and July, August, and not go down there and bake and melt.
Yeah, it gets hot.
About to get hot down there for sure. I might be doing a run just for some scouting of a couple things. Like I was saying, I want to get down to Navajo and check that Colorado side out.
Yeah, if you plan on doing that Colorado with PBKS, they have those houseboats. We'll have to plan it a year in advance, and we can get those houseboats. They were super awesome. We could load up our kayaks. They could be right there on the dock. We can launch. It was crazy awesome.
That's okay.
Oh, that's cool.
You got my attention now.
Yeah.
That could be a ton of fun.
Oh my God.
Our crew in there with on a houseboat. We're going to get the cops called on us for sure.
Yeah, really cool.
Terry, for you, are you going to make that night tournament or the team deal? Are you going to head down for either one of those?
It's, well, if any, 50-50 for the night one. Probably not the team one, but I'll probably definitely be there for the last one. That's always a great time for fishing. It's you're going to find them, I think, at both lakes at that time of year. It's just on fire. And what you like to throw, crankbait, should be a good one at that time.
Nice. And CKB events, are you going to try to get in any of the CKB events that are going on up here still for the remainder of the season?
You know what? I may try. I was thinking this upcoming weekend, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. I may try and do the Norton one because that's a one day. And I know I'm going to be down there for yours. I'm going to sign up for that one. So they also have one at Trinidad through Matt Ramey through the Trinidad
tournament.
Yeah, so they got one there. It's a 2-dayer in July. So they only are having a certain number of people too. I think it was 25 only.
Yeah, I think that was booked up already.
That's not a club
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. something different. So I'm like, yeah,
Cool.
I can do that. But I'm trying to stay active with this, with some of these.
Well, good stuff. Speaking of
Yeah.
CKB, the PBKS is going to be joining up with those guys. We're going to head on over. Anthony, Matt, you guys, Terry, you guys are welcome to stay here if you like, or if you want to switch over there. Did we? Hopefully, we covered everything. Brother Manny out of Elephant Butte saying, "Do an amazing job. Keep up the hard work." Thank you, Manny. We appreciate you, dog. That was fun
Quick
fishing.
shout out to my girl Erica for all of her support this weekend. Really appreciate her.
For who?
Erica,
Mhm.
my girlfriend.
Oh, your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Oh.
she was a big support this weekend. She
You
wasn't able to make this trip, but yeah, she was there for me this weekend.
You outkicked your coverage, homie. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You are batting out of your league right there.
Anthony is a man. You know, I don't know if you're gonna find anybody better than Anthony. I'll be honest with you.
Thank you,
Great.
bro.
That's true. And there's Erica right now tuning into
Yeah.
the show here.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
my biggest supporter.
That's awesome, dude. She was super cool to meet at
Oh, yeah.
EB there. That was an awesome deal. Gentlemen, thank you all so very, very much. Love you guys. Appreciate everything you're doing down there. I'm going to miss you for a couple months, but I'm sure we'll stay in contact. And yeah, there was a ton of cool stuff. It is worth the bucket list location to get down there for sure. Anthony, keep doing what you're doing, man. New Mexico Bass is kicking butt, and I can't wait. We're going to close the PBKS season out at Ute. We're going to be in there October. I cannot wait. Should be some good camping, some good time of year to get down there, I think, and get on some fish. So should be good.
Yeah. I wanted to say one thing too.
Yeah, man.
With the finals that came up, you had 3, at least in the top 6, that never fished there. So you can fish it, you know.
Yeah.
Matt did a great job. Sean did a great first time for me. So it was like you caught some. So it's like it's a welcoming to be able to still compete, but you got that camaraderie with this. So I just wanted to say that, Anthony, you've done a great job. Keep it up. You know, I really appreciate everything that you've done so far this year with this club too.
Yeah.
That is a great point. It's not a lake that absolutely has to favor, you know, there's not like one or two spots, right, that are going to win it like a lot of the water we deal with up here. It's you got a free flow chance, man. When you're talking water that big, that deep, anything can happen for sure. So, all right, gentlemen, thank you all so very much. Appreciate your time. We'll be in touch, Anthony. I'm sure we got some stuff we can yap about. We'll figure some cool things out.
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. All right, we're going to bring in the man himself.
Who we got? Jimmy?
We got Mr. Flanagan, the man.
Land of
Not
man.
the old man. That's old and busted. Straws is old busted. This is new hotness right here. Look, we got Flanagan in here now.
I want to be like him.
Is that what you're saying?
The silver fox. That's right. Hey, first off, before we get going, dude, way to go up on I-80 and put the wood to him, dog. That was a bag you put together, brother.
I thought it was until I checked the standings and saw what Brady did. God damn it.
Stores has been known to do that. The Dream Crusher, man. He can do that.
In practice, I practiced at 3 different lakes, and I wasn't getting anything but like 13s and 14s. So I kind of figured that was the deal at these lakes. And then when I started out the day with a 20 and a couple 17s, I was like, I got this thing, man. I got this thing. And then I checked the leaderboard after I loaded my boat. I was like, oh,
Get out of here.
close. I think he beat me by almost 7 inches.
Yeah, he was
He
a
ended up with
90-some bag.
94s.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah,
And
and
they'll-
crazy. Yeah.
Listen,
So, and he
we're
didn't
all-
even win the because there was a sticks tournament going on also, and a chum fam got like 95, I think. So Brady came in second for the sticks. It was, yeah, they put the smack down for sure.
dude, those I-80 lakes can produce, and it's not the same ones every
Yeah.
time. That's the thing. There are big fish
Yep.
in that water. You just got to be mobile and learn how to cover a lot of bodies of water. when I went up there and did it, I stuck
Yeah.
to one, and it didn't play out for me so well. But I got lazy. I didn't want to get too far away from Kearney.
Yeah. See, I started. I just East Sutherland was the furthest one west, so I was like, well, all right, it's the closest one to Colorado. That's where I'm going to start. Started there and just started working my way east yesterday or Friday in practice. East Sutherland, then Hershey, then Birdwood. The first two, I didn't get anything over 14. Birdwood, I got like a 17 or 18. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to Birdwood. And yeah, because that was as far as I made it. And I knew I wasn't going to go further east than North Platte because I was staying in North Platte. I was like, I might as well stay on this side of it, shorter drive home, all that. So yeah, but it worked out. And I saw Marty at the ramp after. I didn't even realize he was competing. I didn't think he was competing because I didn't see him on the list for the Bassmaster series, but he was on for the sticks, and so I got to talk to him a little bit afterward, loading out, and he gave me a couple tips that I was like, I wish I would have seen you yesterday because what he said was exactly what I experienced. I don't want to give too much away because I know they do this every year. But yeah, he gave me some juice that was like, damn, he was right. I should have, I wish I would have saw you yesterday, Marty. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good time.
But
what's
Matt,
that?
If you would have thought that a month later, what he was telling you a month later, you would have been right on the money. I mean, I think like it's like a seasonal, and you're like going to the east, and it's kind of like a little bit. It's like a week or two between the two, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you were right.
Well, the guys that won, the two guys that broke 90, they were supposedly at the same lake, I think, and it was the farthest one east. Actually, I don't care. I'll say which one they were at because I wasn't there. They were at the two winners, I believe, were at Dar.
That's right.
Farthest one.
That's where I fished last year. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I fished that one last year in their I-80 event.
But if you were at that transition, if they had transitioned a little bit over that, you would have busted.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was fun though. I mean, I caught a ton of fish. I just couldn't upgrade once I had my bag set. I made it 2 upgrades, but then once after 10 a.m., it was Dink City the rest of the day. Yeah. So,
for sure.
It was fun though. Good time.
I was looking at those standings, man. That was a hell of a run. You were pretty damn close there. But I got to say, this is here's the question: if you would you make that drive?
I'm still debating that because, and I don't know at all, and Marty doesn't know at all either. But Marty kind of half jokingly said, "Brady's not going to drive that far. You're going to get the spot if you want it." And of course, I haven't talked to Brady. Marty hasn't talked to Brady. That was just loading out. So I was on the drive home. I'm thinking like, all right, if Brady doesn't want to go, am I really going to make that drive? And probably, I probably would. And only because, well, not only, partially because it's the first time we're doing it without being connected to the Classic. So I'm kind of curious to see what Steve Owens and Bassmaster come up with for the first standalone championship. I do think there's going to be some cool stuff with that. And also my dad lives in South Carolina. He's like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops from Lake Murray.
There you go.
He's right on Clark's Hill Lake. So I go right through where he is to get to Murray. So, and I haven't even been, he just moved down there a few years ago when he retired. So I haven't even been out there to visit him since he moved there. So it's like,
oh, hell yeah.
I kind of got to go if I can.
It was one of the things, I've been hearing the scuttlebutt around, the area that a lot of the anglers out west here, man, is just, we look at that and it's like, that's why Nebraska didn't get a ton of guys, right? That to sign up because once again, we on the western side of the U.S. feel like we're getting shortchanged in that they put the shit in a, different continent is where they're hosting the thing. And it makes it pretty much out of reach for a lot of folks here. And so, yeah, it makes you. When I saw what they were doing with it, it immediately changed my view on the season. It's like, yeah, no, I know I'm not gonna. So it's not a big deal to me to go chase it
Right.
now personally.
Yeah.
And I had plenty of other stuff to keep me focused on, but just curious about that. Hey, want to also throw a huge shout out to Brother E, Mr. Eric Ali, went down with the clean sweep in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Dude, hell of a job down there, E. Nice
Big
work,
fella
dude.
got it done. Yeah.
Yeah. And not surprised, right? I mean, that's the
No, of
dude.
course not. Yeah.
Dude's a hammer, and he's going to
I
catch
was-
fish
I
in
was
a
gonna-
bathtub.
I was trying to figure. I was trying to remember. I didn't look it up, but I feel like Paul Roth has maybe done that. I know Collins did it last year at Elkhead. He won bass and multi same weekend, and I was trying to think if anybody else has done that. Won the weekend bass and multi. Like, you got to think Paul Roth has done it.
Yeah,
some
at
point,
some
right?
point, you figure
Okay.
Roth has done it.
Yeah, but
But-
yeah, that's impressive as hell.
Yeah, it is. 2 days back to back in two different type of formats, and especially fishing against a lot of the guys that they got in going down there. I mean, it's you got a serious banquet of anglers that go down there. The Paul Ross, Jason Duongs, the Alex, Ronnie. I mean, these guys. This is no joke that you're facing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, for
So-
sure. And those guys, the guys specifically you just mentioned, are great multi-species.
Right.
Like, I know myself. I'm just a bass guy. I catch walleye and pike by accident. I don't know how to
Same.
target them.
I'm with you, dude.
Yeah.
Before we get further, when I moved to Colorado, you know who the number one person that I looked at that matched my kind of style of fishing was Matt Flanagan.
No,
Because
geez.
It matched my southeast and my eastern division.
Yep.
If he goes east, he's going to be a problem. I'm just going to be honest with everyone on this podcast. He's going to be a problem, and he's going to do well, just because the way that he fishes matches the way that everything fishes in the east.
I try to pretend I'm not in Colorado when I'm fishing. I do fish like I'm in Arkansas or wherever the hell you're from. But yeah, I'm just looking
Land
at
of
the bank and look at
catfish and gators.
Yep.
Going to do well just because of the way that I see him fish and what he looks for. He's going to do well, and I'm
Yeah.
just
Is
the guy. Especially
is
if he-
this one's on Murray?
I mean,
Yes,
even at
Lake Murray.
Murray, it will work. It will work.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Obviously you gotta, everybody talks about the blueback herring and the bass acts different out there. They chase the herring, but I've heard people say, but don't let that scare you away from the shallow bite. The shallow bite is still there.
Yeah.
It's not all, you can beat the bank at Murray and do very
Yep.
well. So,
And I've fished
Wow.
next to him, and I've seen how he fishes. He's going to do well. I mean,
Well, let's
if
see. We'll see if Brady rolls it down, right?
Yeah,
We'll
we'll see. We'll see.
Got to see it all roll
Agreed.
out.
I fished the guy that won it last year. I saw how he fished. Flanagan has the tools and the know-how to make it happen. If he gets the ticket, he's going to make it happen.
Awesome.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that.
So the next up for CKB is Cedar Bluff.
Cedar
Is that
Bluff.
right?
Yep.
That's next weekend. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Now is that a 2-day event or two separate days?
Two separates.
Gotcha.
Two different entry fees, two different payouts, AOYs, two different trophies. Yeah, completely separate. If you can only make one, just come out to one. I suggest doing both. I think I've heard. Well, I shouldn't say I've heard. I did see that a bass boat tournament that was there a few weeks ago looked like it was fishing pretty tough, but that was a couple weeks ago. We know how much stuff changes in a couple weeks, so
For sure.
we could be hitting it at the perfect time, or we could be struggling. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. I think this could be the best event of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope. I'm hoping it's not because I can't make it. I'm going to be at Norton with you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's going to be the best one there
Well,
in August.
Norton usually is, but Cedar Bluff could take the title from Norton this year. We'll see. I don't know. It's
Right.
I'm a fan of Cedar Bluff. I got my PB there last year. I caught a 7-pounder during the Kansas national, or not national, the Kansas state championship. I caught a 7-pounder.
That's right. That's right.
So they're in there. They're in Cedar Bluff.
Matt, you might have caught the biggest fish in the lake. I'm just saying.
No, I've talked to a couple locals, and they say it hasn't happened yet, but they say Cedar Bluff could put out the state record one of these days.
Wow.
They think. Yeah.
But I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
What's this?
You're going to be there, right, Brick?
I won't be at Cedar Bluff. What's going on with me at the moment? I'm with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service right now. And so with that and with everything else going with my father-in-law's birthday, my daughters, I'm going to be hanging out in Gunnison, fly fishing probably, and golfing.
All right.
I wish I was at Cedar Bluff. My wife kind of gave me the shot collar treatment and said, "You're not going to Cedar Bluff. You're going to Gunnison type."
Yeah, I hear you.
So I was
He's
like,
talking fly fishing and golf, and that sounds like it was just a phase in college. Honest.
Yeah. Well, we'll miss
White River. I'm not a fly fisherman. This is my father-in-law has a almost like I'm a kid. Like, don't do that. You can't touch the fish that way. It's not a bass.
Yeah. Oh,
They've got weatherman tuning in from looks like
Nicky.
YouTube there. Sup, Nick?
What's up, brother? Well, we're going to miss you out there, Brick, but I can't say I'm disappointed because you were one of the guys that I figured would be a problem there because it does fit to your strengths. So we'll miss you personally, but not your stick. How about that?
I'm grateful for it, but
His wife feels the same way.
Yeah. Oh, as soon as it left my mouth, I was like, oh,
yeah, you're on the right show, buddy. You're on
with that one. He's gonna run with it.
If you're gonna bump set, I'm spiking, pal. Okay, that's just the way it's gonna work.
That's what I do.
Come up and you meet Jay and Joe. Let me tell you, it's gonna be all gas, no brakes.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Come up to us, and I hope you do. I want to fish with you instead of against you and looking across like, Dad, come! I know he caught a 17. I needed the 17. I saw him caught him off the area that I wanted to catch him off of.
Yeah.
Decided this is going to be great times, but I wish I could make Cedar Bluff, but I can't.
Yeah, I hear you. Do what you got to do, man. We'll see you in Norton.
So Cedar Bluff, and then after that is a break in July, and then you guys are going. Then CKB is going to Norton, and then finalizing out with the championship at Pueblo.
Yep.
And that's actually not September. That's October, right?
It's October. Yeah, we didn't have those two gaps originally, but if you remember, we had a whole different schedule to start the season, and then when Bassmaster threw us the loop of making the championship in October, we had to change everything around. So.
What weekend is Bassmaster doing their stuff in October? Have they announced it?
The 16th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job being able to make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious what they're going to do next year. I don't know if they're going to finally switch to AOY points for the qualifier, or if it's going to be another one-shot deal like it is now. It's a bummer because our setup used to be so perfect because the season would culminate and the final event decided AOY club champion and state qualifier state champion. And now the last event doesn't have. Now we got to do the qualifier, which is kind of the big prize for a Bassmaster club. And now we got to do it in the middle or early of the season. So, but it's what it is.
And speaking of that, stay on that. Anthony's leading a great charge there, having guys like you and other TDs getting behind that. That makes the ultimate perfect sense to go
Yeah,
that route
it
to
does.
base.
It does.
We talked about this 2 years ago at a club meeting at Famous Dave's. We were actually throwing this around about, you know, the AOI person should, you know, there's an argument there to say they should have a seat at the table, man.
Yeah.
Whoever wins AOI, you'd think that's who you want representing your club, is the one that the person that was the most consistent, you know, throughout the year, that just demonstrated, along with the winners. So this, I love the fact that you guys are, you know, there's power in numbers, especially when it's good logical sense being spoke. So that's awesome, and I'm crossing fingers for you guys, man.
Yeah, I hope we can make that happen. That'd be cool.
So speaking of Norton, PBKS, we're going to Norton here at the end of the month. 2 weeks, we're going to be down there. And this is our event that so what we've tried to do is try to reach out to each state and try to go to a location and support their club by reaching out to their club members, any of the veterans, the first responders within the club, get them to come on out, hang out, just kind of reconnect to the parts of fishing that basically that we all fell in love with. And we're going to throw in some friendly competition in there. There's no cash prizes, but there are some cool giveaway prizes for all the vets and first responders. We're going to do a raffle out on those. And for those of us that are civilians that out there, we can still have a chance at winning a cool medal. They're way too far away, or I'd grab them. They're outside of my arm reach here. So, but the main thing here is that just gathering and having a blast, dude. The two events we've done so far have been phenomenal. We've been really, really excited with those. This is the one we did for the Colorado group. We're going to Norton there just because it's one of the best places. Number one, it could support an event like this. The fishing should be really good. The cabins are phenomenal, and it's very cheap compared to trying to do something here. So this is the one that we're doing for the CKB, and we're hoping to see some of the CKB anglers start to sign up. Have you heard any scuttlebutt? Are there some people that are considering joining up and coming out there and hanging out with us? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. We got a crowd. Right now we're sitting on about 9 people that we're connected with, that we're bringing. I've got an active duty Army guy from Fort Riley that we just met at Milford. He's coming over, because he just did that when he wants to come fish with us again, so he's going to come over. We got a vet and his buddy coming out of Nebraska. We've got we got a Marine vet out of Boulder here who's going to be jumping in the pickup with me. We're going to be hauling him up. We got a pair of Army combat vets bringing their RV, and their dad is flying in for this event to come hang out and get on a kayak. Dude, we've got, Brick will be there. We're going to hopefully Lovall and Hood will get a chance to jump in. We haven't heard from those guys with their schedules yet. But, man, it's going to be a really, really cool event either way. I would love to see if we can get, at least 10 folks. That would be from the club coming in. We could have like what we had at New Mexico, which was 23 people out on the beach, firing this thing up and getting it going, and then having an awesome cookout Friday night and Saturday night at the cabin there at Cedar Crest.
Yeah. That's an awesome cabin, awesome location. I haven't talked to anybody, but that's mainly just because we haven't had any events, I don't think, since we started talking about this more. I think you did tell me a while back, and honestly, it kind of slipped my mind until we started talking more in the last couple of weeks. So sure. I will for sure bring it up this weekend out at Cedar Bluff at Awards. I'll be sure to mention it. But hopefully we can get a crew to head up. I mean, Norton's always a good time. It's always a good time.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing that we've been trying to. Cedar Bluff's on the brain right now for a lot of guys, and so we're trying to let that, we've thrown a few promotions here and there, and we're letting get Cedar Bluff, in and out. Unfortunately, we tried to find a weekend that was a little bit more secluded away from it, but that was as close as we could get. So I think it's 2 weeks out after Cedar Bluff.
I think so.
Right. I might have to Riley and kick in the door at MC Hammer to make sure that he makes
just a few hours down the road, man.
He's new Kansas local.
He was the other night on the CKB podcast. He was already talking smack about his
Yep.
state.
Yep,
His state gets
exactly.
water, and
Yep. His state knows how to treat kayak anglers.
Matt, he was on the lake today. He needs to come on. Hey, if MC Hammer's out there, I would compete against him. I got a huge flag that's coming. If he wants in on that, it's bigger than any trophy that he has on the wall.
oh, that's right. I don't know if you saw the stuff from New Mexico, but we're going to have another one of those. I don't know if you saw that big.
I did,
wooden-
yeah.
So
It was awesome.
we're going to have one of those for Norton. We'll be there. That's going to the top placing vet or first responder. So whoever that is, whatever position they end up, whoever the top placing is, gets that.
And
I'll have the
and-
Amazon trophy for first place.
and the weatherman needs to be on notice. I'm going to beat both of them. If they want to get my flag, they got to beat both. They both got to beat me.
He's watching. Put him on notice, man. So,
That's right. Hey, and Jason,
Revenge on Willow, come get it.
Yep.
Jason just brought up a great point here. Jason Ginger out of Missouri here. Brother Stoney got the grassroots event done today. No electronics, no practice, no motors. Just pedal only is all you're allowed to do and get out there on the lake. Stoney actually took that. He took first place today in that. Yeah.
Yeah, Stone Man. Let's go. That's awesome.
So good to see. We'll be we got a cool event coming up for that. That's going to be a little bit of a long haul for the Colorado group to try to make that one, but we're going to get close to Missouri-Kansas border in a little town called Mound City. We're going to do the Billy Ray Floyd Memorial for that one. That's going to be a ton of fun. Should be a good one that's going on.
Yeah.
That'll be in August when we head over there, but
Sizzler, huh? All right, let's make it happen. I'm just right on the back. I'll catch all my fish out from under your kayak.
So, CKB going to Cedar Bluff. What are your thoughts, man? What's your? It could go anyway, right? Any of these lakes, we could be hitting them right. We could be hitting them wrong.
Yeah.
But what's your thought going in? If somebody's on the fence right now, what do you got for them as far as making a decision to jump in there and come out and fish with you guys?
If your personal best fish bass is 6 pounds or less, you want to come out to this one because you got a good chance of breaking it. I think it's gonna take over 90 to win both days.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we could have our first century belt, honestly. If there's anywhere that's going to put out a century belt, it's not going to be in Colorado.
Right.
I mean, Trinidad could, I guess. There's a couple places that could. Hell, Chatfield could, honestly. It's just never been done.
give Chen a little bit of time. He's going to get it done because Chen is the one that will do it in my mind.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. There are places in Colorado that could do it. We've never done it. I don't even think we broke a 90 in Colorado, honestly. Get out of here, love all. 80-25, get the hell. Oh, is he's just guessing what he's going to have? Or is that... Because I'm breaking 90, son. That's all I got to say.
Now, as far as someone going there, the camping situation, what's it like there? Because you're about 30 minutes from the highway. Is that right?
You are, yeah. Closest town, Waukene, is about 30 minutes away. The camping is awesome there. The campgrounds are awesome, but it's going to be in the 90s. So I have a campsite, and I might have to sneak into that hotel room that U.S. Army is paying for Hammer. He's got a hotel room courtesy of the taxpayers for the. I bust his ball, but yeah, no, he's fishing for the.
Wow.
He's fishing for the Army outdoor team this week. So.
Yeah, he is. I don't want to hear about you breaking into Hammer's hotel room. All right, I know you guys are buddy, but damn.
If it gets too hot, come on up. I got it.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah, all right.
Listen, supply everybody with the donuts from the gas station up the road. All right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're heading out there, make sure you hit, get your supplies up there on the highway, up at the main road there before you head down, because there isn't a lot of service down in that neck of the woods. Is that right?
Nothing. Zero.
Okay. What about cell service? Pretty strong still?
Self-service isn't bad.
Cool.
Yeah, that's not really a problem for whatever reason, even though there's nothing around there. But services, gas, water, ice. Supposedly, Sharon talked to the camp host, and there's some tiny small place 8 miles up the road that has ice. Supposedly, I don't know what she's talking about. But hey, if she talks to the camp host, she knows something I don't. But I've never seen anything. So
Uncle Philip's ice distributor or some shit.
Yeah. Right up that 8 miles up the road. That's all she's talking about.
Yeah.
But Waukeenie's not that far. It's half hour. That's nothing. But yeah, it's gonna be hot. But the campgrounds are super nice.
Nice,
huge lot. You can fit four cars with trailers, even if you wanted, in each lot. So you can easily double up. They got showers, bathrooms, all that stuff. So they're nice spots. It's just it might be a little hot for the campers.
Yeah. What's the cutoff deadline for folks? They've got to be bass members for sure in order to fish this. And so make sure get that done as soon as humanly possible, because you got to exchange some information.
They have to be club members by CKB club members by midnight tomorrow night, Monday night. Okay. You have to join the CKB club, pay the $35 club dues and the $30 Bass Nation dues, unless you're already a Bass Nation member through Kansas or Nebraska or whatever. But that has to be done by Monday night, and then Thursday night at midnight is the cutoff to actually register for the tournament. Assuming you're a member.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What about yours? What's the deadline for your sign up for your event?
I will pull up for the PBKS. Let's get the calendar.
I'll know that at awards this weekend.
Yeah, so the PBKS, we're going to cut off on the 24th at midnight. And the only reason I do that's Wednesday before, is because, number one, I leave on Thursday. And since we are cooking for everybody, I need to know kind of general idea of numbers. I'll round it into the fives, right? But if I'm cooking for 10 people, it's different than if I'm cooking for 20. And so we want to try to get everybody in. Not for nothing, it's grumpy old man Gene thing, because this isn't like a bass or like the CKFC. It isn't one of those type of clubs. Don't wait to the last minute, you punks. Oh my God, these people that go down to the last second. They've never run a tournament series. Clearly, that's why they do that. Yeah. It's like, no, I got a chance to see what it's like with the All-American very closely, and I wanted to throat punch a few people. It's like, why are you waiting to the last day? Yeah. Now I get it. If you're waiting on a paycheck, I get it. Fair.
I want to put out there too. DFW is actually helping sponsor food that's coming to everybody that's coming to this event. The 4051, which is out of Colorado Springs.
I was on a rant and you go into sponsorship, Brick. What the hell?
Telling everybody, hey.
I know. I was in the middle of a rant, though. I was getting up in people's asses, and then you all like, go, let's be nice. So, but yes, you are very right. The Colorado Springs VFW, through money, gave us a hefty donation this year to pay for all the food leading up. That first event, I'm actually putting together, by the way, some financials from the Milford, because I want people to see exactly what goes into these events. We were over $350 for the New Mexico food alone, because by the time we got done, there was 23, people we had to prepare for to make sure that we could feed at this event. So by the time you get everything done, there's about $350, and grocery store is not cheap these days. And to go through that, VFW post down there in Colorado Springs, because of Brick's hard work, threw $1,000 at us and said, "Here's food for the rest of the season."
Hell yeah.
And so we have dog-eared that money, put it off to the side. That's the only thing that we're going to spend that money on for sure.
Nice. That's awesome.
The Kansas anglers kicked in such great, amazing donations through their fundraising that they did for us. It not only paid for that event, but we're going to roll some of that money over into Norton here as well. So we've got probably an extra campsite that we're going to be able to pick up for somebody that they want to kick in if we got more people coming. So. Yeah, man, get signed up, get to Cedar Bluff, go fish with CKB, get signed up for the PBKS, come back to Norton here. These are quick, easy drives. Do not be afraid of the drive, folks.
Yep.
I mean,
piece of cake.
I'm a part-time truck driver myself these days, but still, even if you're not, these are easy, quick drives. Leave early in the morning. You'll get over there. You can be there way before lunchtime. Enjoy the day. You're gonna have it's the way bass fishing should be over there. I mean, it's
Norton.
And if
Norton's beautiful.
you're Brick's down in the spring, so then and that way I know you got to go diagonal. But if you're up in the Denver area or north, take 36, not 70. It's just a better drive. I don't know if you've ever taken 36.
36.
Yeah, you take 70 to
only
about 40 minutes outside of Denver.
Yeah.
I can't remember the town, but then you hop on. It's not the same 36 that goes to Boulder, or maybe it is. I don't know, but
or is it 34?
Is it 34? Shit,
I don't know.
People up.
I don't know. Now you got me one. I got to look here now.
It's pretty much a straight shot from Denver, whereas 70 you go south a little bit and then back up. But it's just you got a couple slow down towns you got to slow down to go.
34.
Through.
It's 34.
34.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Run up to Brush.
Yeah.
Get Fort Morgan and Brush, and at Brush you can jump straight across.
No.
Oh no.
You don't go that far. You go 70 straight out of Denver.
You're right. 36. I see it.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be damned. Strasburg.
Yeah.
Right after Strasburg, you can grab 36. Byers, that's what it is.
Byers, yes.
Right at Byers, you can grab 30. Look at that, 36. Yeah. I'm thinking 34 is to get to Red Willow.
Yes. Yeah. That's but it's a much better drive than 70. There's a bunch of little towns that you go through. You got to slow down to 35 through a few towns, but it's same time as 70, but it's just a better drive.
Nice. Yep, that'll get you to Norton super easy.
Norton, this is for Norton, not Cedar Bluff. Yep.
Cedar Bluff just grab 70, run down the road to what is that? Ogallala there, or Ogalla? Any one of those. Wakini, and go straight down 283.
Wakini or the one after Wakini? I forget which one it is, but one of those. Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we're going to be invading Kansas this month. We're heading down there.
That's right.
Going to be a ton of fun. Matt, thank you so much, dude, for coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you letting us on before. And, good luck this weekend for the CKB anglers at Cedar Bluff. And please get signed up. Come join us. Come over to Norton.
Yep.
Want to break bread. There's going to be lots of good laughs, lots of good time, lots of food, and I'm sure we'll put some fish in the mix there somewhere. And someone's going to go walk away with a pretty kick-ass sign that Brickland's kind of throwing down the gauntlet on for people to come try to take it away from him. See if he can.
Yeah.
Nick and Matt and everybody else that wants to come, hey, you better bring everybody. And your PB&J and your lunch pail, because it's not going to be easy. All you're going to hear is, to what? And you go like, what was that? Like
slacklining all day long.
Is it going to be shotgun launch, or do I get to launch from Meth Cove?
Shotgun. We might just all shotgun from Meth Cove, though. Who knows, man? I mean, we'll have to find out Friday night where we're going to shotgun start.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll try to figure it out for sure. All right, gentlemen. Well, listen, thank you both so very, Brick. Appreciate you coming on, dude. And Flanagan, thank you so much for taking time out of your night to join us here. We appreciate you. And good luck this weekend here. We'll be watching closely. My wife is actually very excited that I'm 2 weekends in a row. I'm going to be home. So this is a good thing.
Is that what she told you?
It's what she said. It's what yep. It's what she at least said. Yeah, she likes me, man. Whatever. All right, boys. Folks,
right,
get signed up there. Go get taken care of both with the CKB and with the PBKS. As always, tight lines. Take care of each other. Be safe, and God bless.